Hello, my name is Esli Campo. Today I am going to explain about indirect question, present perfect, giving personal information and describing possession. Indirect question. What are indirect questions? An indirect question can be more formal and polite than a direct question. This form uses an introductory question or phrase with the question you want to ask in sentences format after it. The difference is that the verbs go after the sentences as it would in a positive sentences. Indirect question start with would you mean telling me? Would you tell me? Would you let me know? Do you know? For example, could you tell me where the bank is? Could you let me know when you are available for an appointment? Do you know how much a ticket is? Notice that after the introductory question, we use a phrase or sentences. Other example, I wonder if you know where the bank is. I wonder if you could tell me when you are available for an appointment. Would you like to know how much a ticket is? Note that there is no question mark at the end of the question phrase. If your indirect question gets a yes or no answer in the direct form, then we use if or whether after the introductory question or phrase. If it doesn't get a yes or no answer, then use the question word that you would use in the direct form. For example, 1. Could you tell me if the train leaves from this platform? Other example, could you tell me whether the train leaves from this platform? Does the train leave from this platform? But could you tell me what time the train leaves? Now, I am going to talk about present perfect. Present perfect. The present perfect of any verbs is composed of two elements. The appropriate form of the auxiliary verb to have in the present and the past participle of the main verb. The form of the past participle of a regular verbs is root plus 8. Example, played, looked, watched. In the affirmative sentences are made up of subject, to have, and past participle. Example, she has visited. In the negative sentences are made up of subject, to have, plus not, and past participle. For example, she has not or hasn't visited. In the interrogative sentences are made up of to have and subject and past participle. For example, has she visited? In the interrogative negative are made up of to have plus not and subject and past participle. For example, hasn't she visited? The present perfect is used to describe 1. An action or situation that starts in the past and continues into the present. Example, I have lived in Bristol since 1989. 2. An action performed during a period of time not yet completed. Example, he has been to the cinema twice this week. 3. A repeated action in a unspecific time period located between the past and the present. Example, we have visited Portugal several times. 4. An action that has been completed in the very recent past, indicated by just. Example, I have just finished my work. 5. An action for which the precise moment in which it occurred is not important. Example, he has read War and Peace. Then I will explain about the giving personal information. Giving personal information. Sometimes people ask you for personal details such as name, address, and date of birth. Here are some typical questions and ways you can answer. Question words. Who? Ask for a name or person. Whose? Ask about the owner. Why? Ask for a reason. Where? Ask for a place. What? Ask about a thing or a concept. Which? Ask about a thing. When? Ask for a time. How? Ask about the way something happens. Also, how much or how many to ask about quantity. How long to ask about duration. How often to ask about frequency. Describing possessions. There are many occasions in which we need to refer to something that belongs to a person. For example, in the simple question, what's your name? The word your lets us indicate what name we are talking about. There are two ways to describe possessions in English, using adjectives and using pronouns. Possessive adjectives. We use possessive adjectives to express who owns something. A possessive adjective is used in front of a noun. The possessive adjectives in English are as follows. Subject, I. Possessive adjective, mine. You singular is your. He is his. She is her. It is its. We is our. You plural is your. They is their. Here are some examples. What's your address? My car is in front of the school. Possessive pronouns. As with possessive adjectives, we use possessive pronouns to indicate who owns something, but with pronouns we don't use a noun. We use possessive pronouns when it is clear which object we are referring to. Here are all the possessive pronouns. Subject, I. Possessive pronoun, mine. You singular is yours. He is his. She is hers. It is its. We is ours. You plural is yours. They is theirs. For example, whose pen is this? It is mine. I hope the information has served you. Thanks for your attention.